Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Dune Awakening, focusing on single-player content and story content. And now let's head into our episode. So, same amount of heat protection, but 42 armor versus 24 at best. We don't get the blade mitigation. We don't get the dash stamina cost. But we do get better. So we now, as opposed to having... I feel like this is a good compromise. And we'll let that sit. Looks like we're headed back out to the station. Before we go, I am going to have to craft... Thank you. And it's Alt. At least one more. Right. There we go. All right. And we're good. Oh, and I need to deposit money. Split. Go in there. You go there. And we're good. Now, before we leave, we need microfabrics. Yeah, we need 3 of these. And 3 of these. Yes. Because the job is... Yeah, we're not turning in the bounty. 3 fabrics, 3 generators. So we're good there. So before we head out, we'll take a drink and extract some water. So now we're topped off and we're good to go. All right. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not headed in our direction. Back we go. And now we're headed towards there first. First Fremen finds, and then across the gap. And we'll keep our dash handy. Oh, Nikes. Alright. Hold on. I'm not running around in a sandstorm. Can you shoot the wire claw? Oh, you can. Okay. It is impressive watching these roll in. I wish the windows were bigger. I understand why they are not. We gotta get back into shelter. Like, just a little bigger, right? Oh. Oh, did it? Oh, now it's moving away from us. Okay. That's pretty funny, actually. So it rolled right by us. Oh, that's actually very impressive. That sandstorms can be localized to that degree. let's head out this way. And so we'll do the Fremen finds. We'll grab the next contract. We'll go to the station, clear it out again. Yeah, we're doing okay with these. Let's make sure we're in the shade. Make sure the heat goes away. Then we'll head back across the desert sands. I mean, I am glad I grabbed the planetology ahead of time. I don't know if it's like already paying off, but it felt good to have these skills as quickly as possible, right? So I'm getting an extra 4 resources, right? If it's giving 40 on average, right? 40 on average, this is giving me an extra 4. So after 10 times I've used it, you know, it's basically a free one of these. And considering the amount of resources I'll need to harvest in the game, oh, wow, this is actually a good copper spot. Yeah, so with the right travel skills and equipment, you could just hop right over and across that gap. Never even touch the sand. I'm gonna try to avoid a fight. I don't need to climb. I could climb, but I can also just go up this ramp. Yeah, so basically, if my top still water bar gets like 90% full, I'll just tap it. Didn't get it. Alright. Yeah, it's a learning process. I'm trying to like, ooh, fall down, whoop, and loop over, but yeah, I'm not getting the angles and the ranges correct. Yeah, I'm learning. Okay. So let's go turn this in. Contract. Okay. A buyer who's very eager to recover a stolen pharmaceutical agent. They wouldn't say what it was, just that it was safe to transport unless the vials were open. The case and vials containing the agent were taken in the city of the Old. Except that, now I can deliver this now, and I will. So we'll contact the issuer. We found it. The buyer was pleased. No need to ask if you opened any of the vials. The buyer told me you wouldn't be capable of operating a contract board if you had. The stuff, whatever it is, sounds damn dangerous. I don't understand how anyone can lose track. Something like that. Well, no harm done in the end. Right. Cool. Actually, deliver the items. We can deliver this. And this. Contact the issuer. Nice work. Most off-worlders think the Fremen were just a bunch of savages. They made quality goods. No one's ever matched their moisture seal tech. And the mechanisms stand up to the harshest conditions. Pity most scavengers have a superstitious fear of salvaging Fremen gear, but since you're braver than most, maybe you can help me with something else. My client needs something recovered from an Imperial testing station. He's looking for an old poison snooper. Why? Who knows? But he's paying well. The station is not far from Griffin's Reach. Be careful if you go there. A band of scavengers came to the place and I've been hearing bad things about them. So we've done that. We can deliver this right now. There we go. So you got the snooper. I'm sure it wasn't easy. Those testing stations can be absolute treasure troves, but they're usually full of people who don't like to share. Never met a reasonable person in a testing station. Listen, I have another offer if you're looking to do a little trading. I need a few components to restore Sandbike. In decent condition, not falling apart. I can't pay for them, but I have some other rare bike parts that I'm willing to exchange return. Okay. Engines Mark 1 and Mark 2. Okay, I don't have the items yet. They might be at my base. So what did we get from those? Can I check that? If I go to Journey. Here. So, Vial Retrieval. Yeah, oh, we get a Sims Cutter. Yeah, I wish there was a way to see what I got. Alright. Codex. Yeah, if you have been killed by a sandworm, all items in inventory have been lost or are not recoverable. Stick to rub. Yeah, so if we die by a sandworm, we lose everything. Okay. I wish there was a way, because we got a bunch of stuff, right? You can do guns and variants. Oh, I think we got these, which are significantly better than what we are wearing. Oh, but it's just the top and bottom. Like that, I wouldn't try. Like if there were helmets and boots, I would. Oh, maybe not. I can already make a radiation suit? Okay. Huh. Oh, but it doesn't protect against... So heavy protects against range, but not blades. That makes sense. Oh, wow, look at that heat protection. So we must have grabbed some of these? Are this just what we know about? Yeah, okay, sorry, that's just what we know about, not what we can craft. Gotcha. Okay. Research-wise... Oh, the pistol would be nice. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it opens up rather soon. Yeah, okay, journey across the... We're probably gonna need this to make a bike. I'm hoping this and this, the chemical refinery and the recycler, both unlock at the same time. And we're probably going to need this as well, right? So we're at 16, 17, 18. Yeah. 19, 20. Right here. Alright. Anyways. So we're gonna head now to the sand station, which should be to the east. Yes, relatively easy to get to, so I'm not really worried. We'll do a full clear through. We'll come back here, grab what we need, and then head back to the base. We do have skill points. I will use them. I will use 1 for center mass. Right? Or 2. And then filmmaker. So that will... So if we aim for center mass, we do a little bonus damage. But more importantly, our guns, weapons, lose... durability, ranged weapons lose durability slow, and that's the important. We're doing great on time. Alright. And we will clear it out again. I'm not going to... Wait, hold on. Yeah, if it's popped, I'm not gonna... fight my way through. And there's no reason to. So now, if I die, I don't mind... Like, get eaten by worms, like, everything I've lost, I'll get back rather quickly. Except maybe for my health. I believe this is the testing station. Oh, wow, holds more shots, too. Okay. Oh, did I turn in? Yes, we're gonna need to collect blood while we're here. Testing station. It should be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Yeah, we'll just fight our way in and grab what we need. So we need particle capacitors and advanced servots, which we have at base. I could have also just run back to base. But this way we do something. Here. I remember there being quite a lot of bandages in here, so the ammo. Can I tap him for blood? No, it has to be someone I kill. Fair enough. Oh, we do need the identification band. But we don't necessarily need to... listen to all the devices. Alright. Like, we don't need to interact with that. We've already done that. We can't get back there. We don't have blue. I don't remember when we first saw combat. Go ahead and drink. We know him. So purple overrides.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station.
Don't need to deal with that.
I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer.
Need to deal with that.
The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical...
Oh, you know what I did forget to do? Switch to combat stuff. Alright. F. Excuse me? Blood. Ammo. Blood. That's fine. Drink. Try to remember. Did we interact with this one?
I see. I thought I could trust Druce.
Oh, no, we haven't heard this
I
one.
know now that he's part of the plot. Eh? I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did. They're all in league against me. All of them. Huh? But they won't get me if I get them first.
We did see someone patrolling. Oh, there he is. Oh, exsanguinate 50,000 milliliters of blood. No, I'm impressed I've already done that. Those. That's all.
Who you leaving these messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh, yeah, your belly? It was
Yeah,
full
that
of
one we
worms,
found.
Big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
Those. Okay, there. I wonder if this secret area will still be open to us. I see. Aren't there two? I was gonna say. Oh. Woo, that's a lot of fire. This. Another one? Alright, it's broken. Drop that. Equip our new one. Ammo. Ammo. I think that's it. Yep, we're full on blood. Whoa. Okie dokie. Clear out the entire station because of the capacitors and the servox. I'm gonna pass on that. I guess grab those? Yeah. I've heard all this. Yeah, I'm afraid if I pick up the poison snooper, I'll have two and I'll have no way to get rid of it. I see. Wow. This Mauler's really good. I'm doing enough damage in shots that as opposed to breaking even on ammo, I'm coming out ahead. Ah, that's the one I dropped. That's the way we want to go. We'll do a once around. Is it a white, remember? And go ahead and use one, just so we have space for one more. All of those. Yeah, if I don't have enough, or we don't get enough in this one run, I'm gonna just head back to the base, grab what I need, and then go continue the quest. Because this may be designed to take multiple runs. That makes sense? But like, oh, you need to go through it like 2 or 3 times. And I would rather not. But it doesn't look like it. E-band. Alright. Good. Oh, wow. We're topped off on water. Yeah, now that I know what I'm doing, we're just blowing through, man. Alright, so the question is... First of all... Can we still trigger this? Yes! Okay. Interesting. So now that we know this is here... all that. We need this. We'll pass on that. Take all of that. So, okay, so we definitely got enough. We're okay. We're actually fine on water, so I'm going to leave it alone. We unlocked a new schematic? Oh. Well, I can't learn it now. Anything else? No. So we unlocked the sand bike schematic unintentionally. Alright, I'm okay with that. Yes. And because of the way they handle schematics, there is a reason to be like, alright, let me run back and I'll farm this area a few times so I have a stack of like 10 or 12 of the schematics I want.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ah, we're fine. Right, we'll take those. Yeah, we'll take one of those. Do one over. Take all of that. Right. Aren't you? Yeah, you're the shielded dude. Oh! He used martial arts! I'm not so sure about that. Okay. There we go. One more. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that works. Got it. All of that. Reload. And go ahead. Nope, 10's plenty. I don't think we'll need another one. Think there's someone back? No. Nope. That. We need that to get out. Take all of that. Right? So there is a reason to run this multiple times, so you can stack up those schematics of like, alright, great, I have 12 of these dispenser fields that I really like, right? Or, right? So basically you stack the Emperor's Wings schematics, the Way of the Fallen, the leader johns you buy, the drinkers you find. This one I think we got from a quest reward, but like this one we found, so potentially we could stack this one to have like 5 or 6 of these, right? The same thing with the Emperor's Wings. We could grab 5 or 6 of these so that, you know, we always know we can have one. Right, we've got one on me, we've got one in the bank, and if the one that breaks, we can just go whoop and make it. So that, we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just take it. There's the purple.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number.
And now we're out.
I am the station supervisor.
Okay, before we go, I think there's a fight in here. Oh no, again, I took so long the first time. Part of that could be respawn. Those. I think. That's just salvage. I don't care about. That's it. We played out the station. So I approve of the way schematics work, because they're like, oh, that's a really good way to encourage. Like, listen, you know, early to mid game, we're just gonna farm these again and again and again. So we have a stack of 10 or 12 of these schematics that are really good early game. And then late game, it's like you're farming mid to late game stuff. So it's really, really well done. So, what do we need for that? Sand bike, engine, and 2 treads. I have 1 tread. But I have a ground car. And I had an engine. Yeah, like I have so many of these, it's like, oh, I don't think I want to keep these around. So I have the tread. I can craft the second one. And or ooh, I ran right by you multiple times. Ammo. But yeah, trying to remember where I got this, which I think is the wreck of the Alcyon. I just didn't find it the last time I was there. Just so I have multiple versions of that gun. Because it's a really good gun, at least for right now. Not the worst. Idea. Alright, so we're actually just going to head straight back to the base. And we need an engine and 2 treads. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to attract the worm here. Alright, so there is a zone around the stone. Right? Where you get some leeway. So if there's enough stone in an area, even if, like, if there's like we'll say there's 20 meters. So if there's stone here, 20 meters, and more stone, you've got a clear path not to have to worry about the worm. Okay, we should lower. Yeah, so I'm hoping at some point you unlock the ability to have multiple outfits then. Because I would like one outfit for desert travel. And a separate outfit for combat. In my case, I wonder if it's better to mix and match. There doesn't seem to be, like, set bonuses, at least from what I can tell right now. So, like, mixing and... let's go explore this real quick. Mixing and matching heavy and light armor for combat, so you have some unexpected resistances in unexpected places. Might not be the worst idea. What? I screwed that up. I'm just gonna take that. This. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have my combat stuff equipped. I was like, well, I messed that up. Yeah, I don't know if you ever learned how to make your own micro sandwich fabric. So going around, looks like there's another one above us, maybe? But we are headed west, this way. Get some health. Oh, didn't use it. Alright, so there is an animation you have to wait to finish. Okay. Before that actually triggers. Go ahead and F. Okay. It's only 100, so it's half of a bar. Get into this shade. Right, that's an outpost. Okay. I might have the spare treads. Which, if we're getting into vehicles, then popping some points into vehicle repair and mining. Maybe not mining. Fuel efficient driver, definitely. Okay. That's... yeah. So this side for now. I don't think it's enough for me to want to... Well, hold on. Well, we probably... I was like, oh, maybe I do want to reset things.
Reveal yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to keep running. Just passing through. Oh, dear. Okay, that is definitely worm sign. But I think... Woo! He's passed on, so we're just gonna run across. Our sheet. I'm betting I can only reset my skills in a safe area, which makes perfect sense. Need 3 sandbag treads. Okay. Let's see what it takes to make a sandbag. We're not going to use the parts. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can I make... Hold on. 8. This is gonna sound weird. Did I just miss stairs? Walls. Structural. Columns. Pillars. Walls. Wedge walls. Roofs. Incline. Stairs. Alright. I did just miss the stairs. Alright. So. 8. Demolish. Demolish. What? Well, hold on. Ooh, not there. How? Not sure how placement is blocked by another object. Oh. Hold on. So do I have to... Then... Alright, so now we have stairs running up. It's in an awkward position, but so be it. I'll leave that as is. That, well... Hold on. Alright, inclined. There we go. Alright, this is why I try to go for 4x4 or 4x4 for the first base, but I screwed up in placement, so this is what we got. All of that. Okay. Get to deposit. I think that's it. Nope, and you go there. This should be this and this and this. Stone and this. Metal. While we're here, schematic. No other schematics I can find. Yeah, I don't need this. I might need this. Alright, so I think we need a sand bike container. So that will go back to 8. Build. Favorites. Rotate. Back to 1. So sand bike, miscellaneous. Junk. More junk. Sand bike, miscellaneous. Sand bike. So I have controls. Use a welding torch to attach the power supply unit to a sand. Okay, so this is PSU power supply unit and the engine and a tray. Okay. I need an engine, first of all. So I need 1 engine and 2 trays. So I will make 4 trays. This one will be used for a quest. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't want to use scrappy parts for a bike. So I think we'll have to do that from the beginning. What is it? Wait, hold on. Also, no, I don't think it's worth it. Eight? No, 2. So we will get all of these. All the parts, whatever this is and whatever this is. Okay, is there anything else I've unlocked? No. 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 I would... Cobalt raw resources and fuel cell packs. I would think we're gonna need that eventually. Nothing in here. I would have liked the recycler already. I feel like recycling should have been triggered now. If I'm finding this much stuff, I'm like, listen, I just want to throw this into the recycler and get what I can out of it. Alright, so what do we need? Vehicles. So we got sandbike inventory, welding wire, welding torch crafted from salvaged metal parts, a welding torch. So we need a welding torch, so we'll craft one of those. Sandbike power supply unit, sandbike tread, sandbike engines, a chassis, and a hull. Okay. They all take copper ingots. Snag that. 12, 24, 29 times 3, we're up to 30, 42, 47. We'll say 60. So it's going to use half my copper ingots. That's good. To craft one of these. Oh, plus the servo works. 7, 10. Oh, okay, it's different. All right, so hold on. So one of those. One of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Alright. Well, that did that. Yeah, so... Ore is a bit more important. Sorry, the ingots are significantly more important than that. I think... it's going pretty fast. Yes, 3 seconds apiece. We can wait. So we need a bike and 2 treads. This is another required thing, so we slide that over, slide that over, slide that over, slide that over. Pull this down. Pull. Well, hold on. There we go. Because we're gonna need some wire for repairs. Do I have how much in solar? Oh, I have 10,000 solari in here. All right, we're gonna carry around 5,000 now. Go ahead and split. So 5, 3, 50. Go ahead and pause that. It's a little tight on the water, but we'll make it. See, again, if I had done 4x4, it'd be back one more. You'd have a little more space. Alright, so tread, chassis, hull. Sorry, tread, chassis, hull. I might need to make this 3 floors. Right? Because if we store the bike outside, it will be shredded. New schematics available. Refining vehicle fuel. Research the small chemical refinery. Construct or interact in small chemical refinery. Find small or medium-sized vehicle fuel cell. So why? Research. Refinery capable of processing raw resources into cobalt ingot, silicone blocks, and fuel cell packs. Place close to a sub-feet console with the construction tool requires power from base. Done. Alright. Before I forget, I do need to run ads for the halfway point. Done. Right. So, we're gonna need one tread, one engine. You go in, you go in. In. Alright, perfect. Just enough space. Oh, in. I'm gonna need to make a second tread. And then welding wire, craft a mount. 30? Goes pretty quick. So for the bike building, doesn't say it has to be pristine. It just says I need the parts. Alright. Ah, we've unlocked the leader, John. Nice. And the water cistern. Nice. So we'll go research that. And this. Which unlocks the Karab still suit. I'm going to hold... How much do I have? I have 60. We're going to backtrack. Great. We can make our own pistol. Make sure we got... There we go. We got the recycler. A better cutter array. And now we can make our own power pack. And a Solido replicator. Great. Now, we'll hold on to the still suit. We've unlocked glow tubes. And we can make our own suspensor belts. And we've got the back seat. And, oh! And a vehicle backup tool. That's interesting. Okay. So that's all the copper except for this still suit. Perfect. So 35 left. Beautiful. Yeah, see, 5-5. The death still is free. That's weird. Yeah, 40 and 30. It says there's another one in here I've unlocked. But I don't see it. Got all that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, a medium blood cell. But we need iron. Iron. So we can't do iron. Yeah, I don't know why it says there's one unlocked. That's what that little purple means. You've unlocked something. Right. Or maybe I had to wait for that to trigger? No, there's still nothing there. Don't know. Okay. Yeah, I need a third floor. I don't know if I can make a third floor. How much space? Yes, I think I can just barely make a third floor. Okay. Oh, I couldn't have done a 4x4, huh? Okay. So it looks like we're going up to 3 floors. Okay, like, we have just enough space, I think, to do that. Because... Alright, keep the water down here. Move this to a corner. Right? And then a water cistern, like, in here somewhere. Move all of these up 1 level so we can store the bike down here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So we have a sandstorm coming in, right? I can now make my own... No. Oh, interesting. So how much... Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, I only need to make like 1! Right? I made... 6. I made 30! Okay. We don't need that much welding wire.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ever. Oopsie. But yeah, and then up here, production, top level storage. Does that make sense? And I think this size. Excuse me. Is it because you're open? Thank you. Must have just been a clipping issue. So I will work on that between recording sessions, I think. As is, I definitely want one of those. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.